Introduction. Once upon a time, in the bustling heart of ancient Greece, a man named Zeno of Citium embarked on a journey that would change the course of philosophy forever. Welcome to Stoic Stories. This audiobook, Zeno of Citium, Creating a Philosophical Legacy, belongs to Stoic Stories, all rights reserved. Join us to delve deeper into the profound journeys of Stoic philosophers and gain timeless wisdom. Zeno, originally a merchant from the island of Cyprus, faced a dramatic shift in his life when a shipwreck left him destitute. Seeking solace and wisdom, he turned to philosophy, ultimately founding the Stoic school. His commitment to rationality, ethics, and focusing on what one can control not only transformed his own life, but also laid the foundation for a philosophical legacy that has endured for centuries. In this audiobook, we will explore the life and teachings of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. We will delve into how his Stoic principles helped him create a lasting legacy, and how his emphasis on rationality and ethical living can be applied to our lives today. By drawing parallels between Zeno's Stoic ideas and the modern concept of the law of attraction, we will uncover how a focused and virtuous mind can shape one's reality and influence future generations. As we journey through Zeno's life, we will reflect on the core principles of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and how Zeno embodied these virtues. We will see how he approached the challenges he faced, both personal and philosophical, with a steadfast commitment to rational thinking and ethical behavior. His teachings continue to resonate because they address the universal quest for meaning, resilience, and ethical living. Join us on this enlightening journey as we unravel the life and legacy of Zeno of Citium. May his wisdom inspire you to cultivate inner virtue, live ethically, and attract the serenity and success you seek. Welcome to Zeno of Citium, Creating a Philosophical Legacy. If you enjoyed this introduction, please subscribe to Stoic Stories for more insightful narratives on Stoic philosophy and its timeless wisdom. Chapter 1. The Early Life of Zeno. Zeno of Citium was born around 334 BCE in the small but vibrant city of Citium on the island of Cyprus. His father, a merchant, introduced Zeno to the world of trade and travel, setting the stage for a formative experience that would lead him far from his homeland. Citium, a city with Greek and Phoenician influences, offered a unique cultural backdrop that would later inform Zeno's philosophical outlook. The blend of cultures in Citium exposed Zeno to diverse ideas and practices, fostering a broad perspective that would be crucial in his development as a philosopher. Zeno's early years were spent learning the family trade. His father frequently traveled to Athens and other major cities, bringing back books and stories of Greek philosophers. This exposure to philosophical texts, even before he fully understood their significance, sparked Zeno's interest in deeper intellectual pursuits. The bustling marketplaces of Citium and the stories of distant lands instilled in him a curiosity about the world and the nature of human existence. When Zeno was in his early 20s, he embarked on a trading voyage that would alter the course of his life. The ship, laden with valuable goods, encountered a fierce storm that wrecked it, leaving Zeno stranded and destitute on the shores of Athens. This catastrophic event, which could have been a cause for despair, instead became the catalyst for Zeno's transformation. Finding himself in Athens, the cradle of Western philosophy, Zeno was at a crossroads. The story goes that Zeno wandered into a bookshop in Athens, and while reading about Socrates, felt an overwhelming desire to meet the philosophers of this great city. Inspired by the words of Socrates and other thinkers, Zeno approached a bookseller and asked where he could find such men. The bookseller pointed towards Crates of Thebes, a prominent Cynic philosopher who was lecturing nearby. This encounter marked the beginning of Zeno's philosophical journey, Crates, known for his austere lifestyle and sharp wit, became Zeno's first mentor. The Cynic philosophy, with its emphasis on living in accordance with nature and rejecting societal conventions, resonated with Zeno, especially after the loss of his material wealth. Under Crates' tutelage, Zeno learned to question the value of external possessions and societal norms, focusing instead on inner virtue and self-discipline. Crates' influence was profound, teaching Zeno the importance of simplicity, self-control, and the pursuit of virtue over material wealth. However, while Zeno respected the Cynic way of life, he found it too extreme and confrontational. He was drawn to a more balanced approach that combined the Cynic's emphasis on virtue with a broader philosophical framework. Zeno began to study under other philosophers in Athens, including Stilpo of Megara and Xenocrates of the Academy. These experiences enriched his understanding and helped him to develop his own philosophical ideas. Stilpo, a member of the Megarian school, emphasized logical analysis and ethical rigor, both of which appealed to Zeno's rational mind. From Stilpo, Zeno learned the importance of precise thinking and the application of logic to ethical questions. This intellectual discipline would become a cornerstone of Zeno's own philosophy. Xenocrates, on the other hand, provided Zeno with insights into the Platonic tradition, which valued the pursuit of knowledge and the contemplation of higher truths. As Zeno assimilated these diverse influences, he began to forge his own path. He spent years studying various philosophical schools, absorbing their teachings and reflecting on his experiences. His dedication to understanding the nature of the good life and the principles of rational living was unwavering. The intellectual environment of Athens, with its rich tradition of philosophical debate, was the perfect incubator for Zeno's burgeoning ideas. By the time Zeno was ready to establish his own school, he had developed a comprehensive philosophical system that incorporated the best elements of his diverse studies. He envisioned a philosophy that was practical, rational, and grounded in the pursuit of virtue. This new philosophy would emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature, cultivating inner virtue, and maintaining rational control over one's emotions and desires. Zeno's early life and formative years in Athens laid the groundwork for his later achievements. His journey from a wealthy merchant to a shipwrecked philosopher in Athens, and ultimately to the founder of Stoicism, is a testament to his resilience and commitment to personal growth. His experiences taught him the value of focusing on what one can control and the importance of living a life guided by reason and virtue. As we continue our exploration of Zeno's life, we will see how these early influences and experiences shaped his philosophical outlook and led to the creation of the Stoic school. Zeno's journey is a powerful reminder of the transformative potential of adversity and the enduring value of wisdom and virtue. His life story, marked by significant challenges and profound insights, offers timeless lessons for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. Chapter 2. Encounter with Philosophy. Zeno's arrival in Athens marked the beginning of a profound transformation. Athens, with its vibrant intellectual culture, was the ideal environment for a mind eager to explore the depths of human thought. The city was home to numerous philosophical schools, each offering its unique perspective on life, ethics, and the nature of the universe. For Zeno, Athens was not just a place of refuge after the shipwreck, it was a fertile ground for intellectual growth and discovery. As Zeno wandered the streets of Athens, he encountered various philosophers and schools of thought. His first significant engagement was with the Cynics, led by Crates of Thebes. The Cynics, known for their ascetic lifestyle and disdain for conventional values, taught Zeno the importance of living in accordance with nature and focusing on inner virtue. Crates, with his stark and confrontational style, challenged Zeno to rethink his attachment to material possessions and societal status. Under Crate's guidance, Zeno learned to embrace simplicity and self-discipline, essential elements that would later shape his Stoic philosophy. However, Zeno's philosophical quest did not end with the Cynics. He sought a more comprehensive understanding of human nature and the cosmos. This pursuit led him to the Megarian school, where he studied under Stilpo. The Megarians were known for their emphasis on logic and dialectical reasoning. Stilpo, in particular, influenced Zeno with his rigorous approach to philosophical inquiry. From Stilpo, Zeno learned to appreciate the precision of thought and the importance of logical consistency in developing a coherent philosophical system. Zeno's time with Stilpo deepened his understanding of ethical concepts and sharpened his analytical skills. He began to see philosophy not just as a way of life, but as a structured discipline that required intellectual rigor. This period of study was crucial in helping Zeno develop the critical thinking skills that would later underpin Stoic logic and ethics. The Megarian focus on dialectic and logical analysis provided Zeno with the tools to construct a robust philosophical framework. In addition to the Cynics and Megarians, Zeno also studied under Xenocrates, the head of the Platonic Academy. Xenocrates introduced Zeno to the rich tradition of Platonic thought, which emphasized the pursuit of higher knowledge and the contemplation of abstract truths. The Academy's emphasis on metaphysics and the theory of forms expanded Zeno's intellectual horizons. He began to explore questions about the nature of reality, the existence of the divine, and the underlying principles that govern the universe. The Platonic influence on Zeno was significant, though he did not adopt it wholesale. Instead, he integrated Platonic ideas into his own evolving philosophy. The concept of living in accordance with nature, a central tenet of Stoicism, can be traced back to Platonic thought. However, Zeno adapted these ideas to create a more practical and accessible philosophy that emphasized ethical living and rational control over one's emotions. Through his diverse studies, Zeno synthesized the best elements of the philosophies he encountered. He admired the Cynic focus on virtue and simplicity, the Megarian emphasis on logic and dialectic, and the Platonic pursuit of higher knowledge. Yet he also recognized the limitations and excesses of each school. Zeno sought to create a balanced philosophy that was both intellectually rigorous and practically applicable to everyday life. After years of study and reflection, Zeno began to formulate his own philosophical ideas. He envisioned a philosophy that combined the ethical rigor of the Cynics with the logical precision of the Megarians and the metaphysical insights of the Platonists. This new philosophy would emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature, cultivating inner virtue, and maintaining rational control over one's emotions and desires. Zeno's journey through various philosophical schools equipped him with a broad and deep understanding of human thought. His encounters with different philosophies allowed him to identify core principles that resonated with him and to discard elements that seemed impractical or extreme. This process of selection and synthesis was crucial in the development of Stoicism. In the bustling intellectual environment of Athens, Zeno found the inspiration and knowledge he needed to create his own philosophical legacy. His commitment to understanding the nature of the good life and the principles of rational living guided his efforts. The years spent learning from different schools of thought were not just a period of academic study for Zeno. They were a transformative journey that shaped his identity as a philosopher. By the time Zeno was ready to establish his own school, he had developed a comprehensive philosophical system that incorporated the best elements of his diverse studies. He envisioned a philosophy that was practical, rational, and grounded in the pursuit of virtue. This new philosophy would emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature, cultivating inner virtue and maintaining rational control over one's emotions and desires. As we continue our exploration of Zeno's life and the founding of Stoicism, we will see how these early influences and experiences shaped his philosophical outlook. Zeno's journey from a shipwrecked merchant to a prominent philosopher in Athens is a testament to his resilience, intellectual curiosity, and unwavering commitment to personal growth. His encounters with different philosophical schools provided him with the knowledge and insights needed to create a lasting philosophical legacy that continues to inspire and guide us today. Chapter 3. Founding the Stoic School. With years of philosophical study and reflection behind him, Zeno of Citium was ready to establish his own school. In the early 3rd century BCE, he began teaching his philosophy in the Stoa Poikile, or painted porch, in Athens. This location, a colonnaded hall decorated with murals depicting historical and mythical scenes, provided a public and accessible space for Zeno to share his ideas. The choice of the Stoa Poikile was symbolic, emphasizing that philosophy should be integrated into the daily lives of ordinary people, not confined to academic or elite circles. The establishment of the Stoic school marked the beginning of a new chapter in Zeno's life. Here he developed a philosophical system that would later be known as Stoicism, a name derived from the Stoa, where he taught. Zeno's teachings attracted a diverse group of followers, including students from various backgrounds and professions. His ability to connect with a wide audience and address their practical concerns was one of the reasons for the enduring appeal of Stoicism. At the core of Stoicism are 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues, Zeno taught, are the foundation of a good and meaningful life. Wisdom involves the pursuit of knowledge and the ability to make sound judgments. It is the guiding principle that informs all other virtues. Courage is the strength to face difficulties and adversity with resilience. It is not merely physical bravery, but also moral fortitude. Justice is the practice of fairness and integrity, treating others with respect and acting in the best interest of the community. Temperance is the exercise of self-control and moderation, avoiding excesses and maintaining balance in all aspects of life. Zeno's emphasis on these virtues was not merely theoretical. He believed that philosophy should be a practical guide for living. His teachings focused on how to cultivate these virtues in daily life, offering concrete advice on managing emotions, making ethical decisions, and maintaining inner peace. This practical approach made Stoicism accessible and relevant to a wide audience, from scholars and statesmen to soldiers and merchants. The Stoic doctrine of rationality is another cornerstone of Zeno's philosophy. He taught that human beings are rational animals, and that our capacity for reason is what distinguishes us from other creatures. To live a fulfilling life, one must align one's actions with rational principles and the natural order of the universe. This idea, known as living according to nature, emphasizes the importance of understanding and accepting the world as it is, rather than being driven by unrealistic desires or irrational fears. Zeno also introduced the concept of the logos, a universal rational principle that governs the cosmos. According to Stoic thought, the logos is the source of order and meaning in the universe. By aligning our individual reason with the logos, we can achieve a harmonious and balanced life. This idea underscores the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of living in harmony with nature. One of Zeno's significant contributions to Stoic philosophy was his teaching methodology. He employed a dialectical approach, engaging his students in dialogue and encouraging them to question and examine their beliefs. This method fostered critical thinking and helped students internalize Stoic principles. Zeno's approach was not didactic. He saw himself not as a preacher, but as a guide, helping his students navigate the complexities of life with reason and virtue. Zeno's teachings were further developed and systematized by his successors, including Cleanthes and Chrysippus. Cleanthes, who succeeded Zeno as the head of the Stoic school, preserved and expanded upon his teacher's ideas. Chrysippus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, refined Stoic logic and ethics, contributing significantly to the school's intellectual foundation. These successors ensured that Zeno's teachings were rigorously examined, articulated, and passed down to future generations. The Stoic school under Zeno and his successors became known for its emphasis on personal integrity and moral excellence. Stoics were encouraged to live in accordance with their principles, regardless of external circumstances. This commitment to virtue, combined with a focus on rationality and self-control, provided a powerful framework for personal and social ethics. Stoic teachings offered practical solutions to everyday challenges, making them highly relevant and enduring. Zeno's influence extended beyond his immediate circle of students. His ideas resonated with many prominent figures of his time, including political leaders and intellectuals. The practical wisdom of Stoicism appealed to those in positions of power, offering guidance on how to lead with justice and integrity. This broader impact helped establish Stoicism as one of the major schools of thought in the Hellenistic world and laid the foundation for its later adoption by Roman philosophers. Zeno's founding of the Stoic school was a pivotal moment in the history of philosophy. It marked the creation of a system that emphasized rationality, ethical living, and the cultivation of virtue. The enduring appeal of Stoicism lies in its practicality and relevance to everyday life. Zeno's vision of a philosophy that is accessible to all, grounded in reason and virtue, continues to inspire and guide us today. As we move forward in our exploration of Zeno's life and teachings, we will delve deeper into the core principles of Stoicism. We will examine how Zeno's emphasis on rationality, ethics, and self-control can be applied in our own lives to achieve inner peace and resilience. By understanding the foundations of Stoic philosophy, we can gain valuable insights into leading a fulfilling and balanced life, guided by reason and virtue. Chapter 4. The Stoic Doctrine of Rationality. At the heart of Zeno's philosophy lies a profound commitment to rationality. For Zeno, rationality was not merely an intellectual exercise, but a fundamental aspect of what it means to live a good life. He believed that the ability to reason was what set humans apart from other animals, and that cultivating this ability was essential to achieving inner peace and virtue. The Stoic doctrine of rationality begins with the concept of logos. In Stoic thought, logos is the universal rational principle that governs the cosmos. It is the source of order, structure, and meaning in the universe. The Stoics believed that by aligning our individual reason with the logos, we could live in harmony with the natural order. This alignment is what the Stoics referred to as living according to nature. Zeno taught that living according to nature meant recognizing the rational structure of the world and aligning our thoughts and actions with it. This idea is rooted in the belief that the universe operates according to rational laws and that human beings, as part of the universe, are subject to these laws. By understanding and accepting this rational order, we can achieve a sense of peace and fulfillment. One of the key aspects of Stoic rationality is the distinction between what is within our control and what is not. Zeno emphasized that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. This principle is encapsulated in the Stoic practice of focusing on what is within our power, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, while accepting what lies beyond our control. This focus on internal control is fundamental to Stoic ethics and the cultivation of virtue. Zeno's teachings on rationality also involved a rigorous examination of our beliefs and attitudes. He encouraged his students to question their assumptions and to base their beliefs on reason and evidence rather than on tradition or emotion. This practice of continuous self-examination and critical thinking is central to the Stoic way of life. It helps individuals develop a clear and accurate understanding of themselves and the world, enabling them to make wise and virtuous decisions. The practice of rationality in Stoicism is not limited to intellectual pursuits. It extends to emotional regulation as well. Zeno taught that emotions, or passions, as the Stoics colored them, are the result of irrational judgments. By examining and correcting these judgments, we can achieve a state of emotional equilibrium. This does not mean suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them in a rational way. The goal is to cultivate apatheia, a state of freedom from destructive emotions, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with calm and clarity. Zeno's emphasis on rationality also influenced his views on ethics and virtue. For the Stoics, virtue is synonymous with knowledge and rationality. To be virtuous is to live in accordance with reason and to make decisions based on rational principles. This rational approach to ethics emphasizes the importance of wisdom, which the Stoics considered the highest virtue. Wisdom involves not only intellectual understanding, but also practical judgment and moral insight. The practical applications of Stoic rationality are manifold. In daily life, this means making decisions based on careful thought and reasoned analysis, rather than on impulse or emotion. It involves setting aside time for reflection and self-examination, questioning our motives and actions, and striving to align them with rational principles. This disciplined approach to life helps build resilience and inner strength, enabling us to navigate challenges with grace and confidence. Zeno's teachings on rationality also had a significant impact on his followers and the development of the Stoic school. His successors, such as Cleanthes and Chrysippus, expanded on his ideas, further developing the logical and ethical dimensions of Stoicism. Chrysippus, in particular, made significant contributions to Stoic logic, emphasizing the importance of logical consistency and coherence in philosophical thought. This rigorous approach to logic and rationality became a defining characteristic of Stoicism. The Stoic doctrine of rationality offers timeless wisdom for contemporary life. In a world often driven by emotion, impulse, and external pressures, the Stoic emphasis on reason and self-control provides a powerful counterbalance. By cultivating a rational mindset, we can better understand ourselves and the world, make wiser decisions, and achieve a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. As we delve deeper into Zeno's teachings, we will see how the principles of Stoic rationality can be applied to various aspects of life. From managing emotions to making ethical decisions, Zeno's emphasis on rationality provides a comprehensive framework for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. By embracing this rational approach, we can cultivate inner strength, resilience, and wisdom, enabling us to navigate the complexities of modern life with clarity and confidence. In the chapters that follow, we will explore how Zeno's commitment to rationality informed his views on ethics, virtue, and the nature of control. We will examine practical exercises and strategies for developing a rational mindset and applying Stoic principles in our daily lives. Through this exploration, we will uncover the enduring relevance of Zeno's teachings and the profound impact they can have on our personal growth and well-being. Chapter 5: Ethics and Virtue in Stoicism. Central to Zeno's philosophy and the Stoic school is the emphasis on ethics and virtue. For Zeno, the ultimate goal of life was to achieve eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or the good life. This state of well-being and fulfillment could only be attained through the cultivation of virtue and living in accordance with nature. Zeno's ethical teachings provide a comprehensive guide to living a life of moral integrity, inner peace, and rational harmony. At the heart of Stoic ethics are the four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues are not merely abstract ideals, but practical principles that guide ethical behavior and decision-making. Each virtue plays a crucial role in achieving a balanced and virtuous life. Wisdom is the virtue of practical knowledge and good judgment. It involves understanding the nature of the world, recognizing what is within our control, and making decisions based on rational principles. Wisdom is considered the highest virtue in Stoicism, as it informs and guides the other virtues. For Zeno, cultivating wisdom meant engaging in continuous learning, reflection, and self-examination. It required a commitment to understanding oneself and the world through reason and critical thinking. Courage is the virtue of facing challenges and adversity with resilience and bravery. It encompasses both physical bravery and moral fortitude. In Stoic thought, courage involves the strength to confront fear, pain, and uncertainty without succumbing to irrational emotions. Zeno taught that true courage is rooted in rationality and self-control. It is the ability to remain steadfast in one's principles and actions, even in the face of external pressures and difficulties. Justice is the virtue of fairness, integrity, and respect for others. It involves treating others with kindness, honesty, and equity. Justice, according to Zeno, is essential for maintaining social harmony and the common good. It requires recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual and acting in ways that promote collective well-being. Justice is not only about adhering to laws and rules, but also about cultivating a deep sense of empathy and moral responsibility. Temperance is the virtue of self-control and moderation. It involves regulating one's desires and impulses to maintain balance and avoid excess. In Stoicism, temperance is crucial for achieving inner peace and preventing destructive behaviors. Zeno taught that by practicing temperance, individuals could develop greater discipline and focus, allowing them to pursue their goals with clarity and determination. Temperance helps individuals maintain a harmonious relationship with themselves and the world around them. Zeno's personal ethics were deeply intertwined with these virtues. He believed that a virtuous life was not only the path to personal fulfillment, but also the foundation of a just and harmonious society. His teachings emphasized the importance of aligning one's actions with ethical principles and striving to embody the virtues in every aspect of life. This commitment to virtue required continuous effort and dedication, as well as the willingness to reflect on and learn from one's experiences. One of the key practices in Stoic ethics is the regular examination of one's thoughts and actions. Zeno encouraged his students to engage in daily self-reflection, asking themselves whether their actions aligned with their values and whether they had lived up to the virtues. This practice of self-examination helps individuals stay true to their principles and make consistent progress in their ethical development. Another important aspect of Stoic ethics is the understanding and management of emotions. Zeno taught that emotions are the result of irrational judgments, and that by correcting these judgments, one can achieve a state of emotional equilibrium. The Stoics distinguished between healthy emotions, such as joy and love, which are based on rational judgments, and unhealthy emotions, such as anger and fear, which arise from irrational thoughts. By practicing rational thinking and self-control, individuals can transform their emotional responses and cultivate a more balanced and serene state of mind. Zeno's teachings on ethics and virtue also address the concept of duty. For the Stoics, living a virtuous life involved fulfilling one's duties to oneself, others, and society. These duties were based on one's roles and relationships, such as being a parent, friend, citizen, or leader. Fulfilling these duties with integrity and commitment was seen as an expression of virtue and a way to contribute to the greater good. The practical applications of Stoic ethics are manifold. In daily life, this means making decisions based on ethical principles, treating others with respect and fairness, and striving to cultivate the virtues in all aspects of life. It involves setting clear ethical standards for oneself and holding oneself accountable to these standards. This disciplined approach to ethics helps build trust, integrity, and moral strength, enabling individuals to navigate life's challenges with confidence and clarity. Zeno's emphasis on ethics and virtue had a profound impact on his followers and the development of the Stoic school. His successors, such as Cleanthes and Chrysippus, further developed and refined Stoic ethics, ensuring that the principles of virtue and rationality remained central to Stoic philosophy. This ethical framework provided a solid foundation for the personal and social development of individuals, promoting a just and harmonious society. The Stoic commitment to virtue and ethical living offers timeless wisdom for contemporary life. In a world often driven by materialism, selfishness, and short-term thinking, the Stoic emphasis on virtue provides a powerful counterbalance. By cultivating the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we can lead more meaningful and fulfilling lives, grounded in ethical principles and rational thinking. As we continue our exploration of Zeno's teachings, we will see how the principles of Stoic ethics can be applied to various aspects of life. From personal relationships to professional conduct, Zeno's emphasis on virtue and ethical living provides a comprehensive guide to achieving inner peace and resilience. By embracing these ethical principles, we can cultivate a more balanced and harmonious life, guided by reason and virtue. In the chapters that follow, we will delve deeper into the practical applications of Stoic ethics and explore strategies for integrating these principles into our daily lives. Through this exploration, we will uncover the enduring relevance of Zeno's teachings and the profound impact they can have on our personal growth and well-being. Chapter 6. The Stoic Concept of Control. One of the most distinctive and powerful aspects of Stoic philosophy is its emphasis on the concept of control. Zeno taught that understanding and accepting the limits of our control is essential for achieving inner peace and living a virtuous life. This principle, known as the dichotomy of control, forms the foundation of Stoic ethics and practical wisdom. The dichotomy of control is the idea that some things are within our control while others are not. According to Zeno, we can control our own thoughts, emotions, and actions, but we cannot control external events, other people's actions, or the outcomes of our efforts. By focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can cultivate a sense of tranquility and resilience. Zeno emphasized that our thoughts, attitudes, and actions are entirely within our power. This means that we have the ability to choose how we respond to situations, regardless of external circumstances. By exercising rational judgment and self-discipline, we can maintain our inner peace and integrity, even in the face of adversity. This focus on internal control is a key aspect of Stoic practice and a crucial element of personal growth. One of the practical exercises Zeno recommended for developing this mindset is the practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This involves mentally rehearsing potential challenges and adversities we might face, imagining the worst-case scenarios, and preparing ourselves to respond with equanimity and virtue. By regularly contemplating possible difficulties, we can reduce our fear of the unknown and strengthen our resilience. Zeno's teachings on control also emphasize the importance of distinguishing between our desires and aversions. He taught that we should desire only what is within our control, our own virtuous actions and rational thoughts. Conversely, we should avoid placing our aversions on things beyond our control, such as other people's opinions or external events. This shift in focus helps us align our desires with what we can actually influence, reducing frustration and disappointment. A central aspect of the Stoic concept of control is the idea of living in accordance with nature. For the Stoics, this means understanding the rational order of the universe and aligning our actions with it. Zeno believed that by accepting the natural flow of events and recognizing the limits of our control, we could achieve a state of harmony and peace. This acceptance does not imply passivity, but rather an active engagement with life, guided by reason and virtue. Zeno also taught that our emotions are within our control to a significant extent. He believed that emotions are the result of our judgments and interpretations of events. By examining and adjusting these judgments, we can manage our emotional responses and cultivate a state of apatheia or freedom from destructive emotions. This does not mean suppressing emotions, but rather transforming them through rational understanding. In practical terms, applying the dichotomy of control involves several key steps. First, we must develop self-awareness and regularly reflect on our thoughts and actions. This practice helps us identify areas where we may be trying to control the uncontrollable or neglecting what we can influence. Second, we should focus our efforts on cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which are within our control. Third, we must practice acceptance, recognizing that some things are beyond our influence and learning to let go of them with grace. Zeno's teachings on control are particularly relevant in today's fast-paced and often unpredictable world. By focusing on what we can control, our own actions and attitudes, we can reduce stress, build resilience, and navigate life's challenges more effectively. This mindset helps us maintain a sense of agency and empowerment, even when facing difficult circumstances. The Stoic concept of control also has significant implications for personal relationships and social interactions. By recognizing that we cannot control others' actions or opinions, we can approach relationships with greater empathy and understanding. This perspective encourages us to focus on our own behavior and responses, fostering healthier and more constructive interactions. Furthermore, the dichotomy of control can enhance our professional lives. In the workplace, we often encounter situations that are beyond our control, such as organizational changes, market fluctuations, or colleagues' behaviors. By applying Stoic principles, we can concentrate on our own performance and conduct, maintaining our integrity and professionalism regardless of external pressures. Zeno's emphasis on control also extends to our goals and aspirations. He taught that while it is important to set goals and strive for achievement, we should remain detached from the outcomes. This means focusing on the process and our efforts rather than becoming overly attached to specific results. By doing so, we can pursue our ambitions with determination and purpose, without being derailed by setbacks or disappointments. As we continue our exploration of Zeno's teachings, we will delve deeper into the practical applications of the dichotomy of control. We will examine strategies for developing self-awareness, practicing acceptance, and cultivating virtues in our daily lives. By embracing the Stoic concept of control, we can achieve a greater sense of inner peace, resilience, and fulfillment. In the chapters that follow, we will explore how Zeno's principles of control, ethics, and rationality can be integrated into our modern lives. Through this exploration, we will uncover the enduring relevance of Zeno's teachings and the profound impact they can have on our personal growth and well-being. By applying these timeless principles, we can navigate the complexities of life with clarity, confidence, and virtue. Chapter 7. Zeno's influence on Stoic successors. Zeno of Citium's profound teachings laid the groundwork for a philosophical movement that would endure for centuries. His influence extended far beyond his own lifetime, inspiring a lineage of thinkers who would further develop and refine Stoic philosophy. Key among these successors were Cleanthes and Chrysippus, who played pivotal roles in preserving and expanding Zeno's ideas. Cleanthes, originally a water carrier, became Zeno's most devoted student and eventually his successor. His dedication to Stoicism was legendary. He studied diligently by night while laboring by day to support himself. Cleanthes' commitment to Zeno's teachings was instrumental in ensuring the continuity of the Stoic school after Zeno's death. He is best known for his work, Hymn to Zeus, which captures the essence of Stoic theology and cosmology. In this hymn, he praises Zeus as the embodiment of the Logos, the rational principle that governs the universe. This work reflects the Stoic belief in a divine order and the interconnectedness of all things, central themes in Zeno's philosophy. Cleanthes also made significant contributions to the ethical framework of Stoicism. He emphasized the importance of living in harmony with nature and the universe's rational order. His teachings reinforced the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, providing a moral compass for his followers. Cleanthes' work helped solidify the foundation laid by Zeno, ensuring that Stoic philosophy remained coherent and accessible. Chrysippus of Soli, often regarded as the second founder of Stoicism, was one of the most influential figures in the development of the school. He joined the Stoic school after Cleanthes and became its third head. Chrysippus was a prolific writer, reportedly authoring over 700 works, though most have been lost. His contributions were crucial in shaping Stoic logic, ethics, and physics, making the philosophy more rigorous and comprehensive. One of Chrysippus' significant contributions was his development of Stoic logic. He refined the earlier work of Zeno and Cleanthes, creating a more sophisticated system of propositional logic. Chrysippus's innovations in logic were foundational, influencing not only Stoicism, but also the broader field of logic in Western philosophy. His work helped establish a method for rigorous reasoning and argumentation, essential for the Stoic practice of critical self-examination and rational deliberation. Chrysippus also expanded on the ethical teachings of Zeno and Cleanthes. He delved deeper into the nature of emotions, or passions, arguing that they result from false judgments about what is good or bad. By correcting these judgments, individuals can achieve apatheia, a state of being free from irrational passions. Chrysippus's analysis of emotions and his strategies for managing them were integral to the Stoic practice of emotional regulation and inner peace. In addition to his work in logic and ethics, Chrysippus made significant contributions to Stoic physics and theology. He developed the concept of cosmic determinism, the idea that all events are determined by the rational order of the cosmos, the Logos. This belief in a predetermined universe governed by rational laws reinforced the Stoic emphasis on accepting what is beyond our control and focusing on our responses. Chrysippus's prolific writings and rigorous approach helped formalize and systematize Stoic philosophy, ensuring its transmission to future generations. His efforts to articulate and defend Stoic doctrines against critics solidified the school's intellectual foundations. Chrysippus's influence extended well beyond his lifetime, shaping the development of Stoicism and its reception in the Roman world. The transition of Stoicism from Greece to Rome marked a significant phase in the evolution of the philosophy. Roman Stoics, such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, drew upon the teachings of Zeno, Cleanthes, and Chrysippus, adapting them to the cultural and political context of Rome. This adaptation ensured that Stoicism remained relevant and accessible to a new audience. Seneca, a statesman and philosopher, integrated Stoic principles into his writings on ethics, politics, and personal development. His letters and essays emphasize the practical applications of Stoicism, particularly in managing emotions and navigating the complexities of public life. Seneca's works highlight the Stoic commitment to virtue and rationality, offering timeless guidance on ethical living. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, brought a unique perspective to Stoicism. His teachings, recorded by his student Arrian in the Discourses and the Enchiridion, emphasize the importance of inner freedom and self-mastery. Epictetus focused on the practical application of Stoic principles, particularly the dichotomy of control. His insights into the nature of freedom and the power of the mind have had a lasting impact on the development of Stoic thought. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, embodied the principles of Stoicism in his leadership and personal life. His Meditations, a series of personal reflections, provide profound insights into the practice of Stoicism in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of rationality, virtue, and the acceptance of fate. His writings offer a powerful example of how Stoic principles can be applied to the challenges of leadership and governance. The influence of Zeno and his successors extended far beyond the confines of philosophy. Their teachings had a profound impact on various aspects of Roman culture, including law, politics, and education. Stoicism provided a framework for ethical behavior and rational decision-making that resonated with the Roman emphasis on duty, discipline, and civic responsibility. The legacy of Zeno and his successors is evident in the continued relevance of Stoic philosophy. Their teachings on rationality, ethics, and the nature of control offer timeless guidance for navigating the complexities of life. By focusing on what is within our control, cultivating inner virtue, and living in accordance with nature, we can achieve a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. As we continue our exploration of Zeno's teachings, we will delve deeper into the practical applications of Stoic principles. We will examine strategies for developing self-awareness, practicing acceptance, and cultivating virtues in our daily lives. By embracing the Stoic concept of control, we can achieve a greater sense of inner peace, resilience, and fulfillment. In the chapters that follow, we will explore how Zeno's principles of control, ethics, and rationality can be integrated into our modern lives. Through this exploration, we will uncover the enduring relevance of Zeno's teachings and the profound impact they can have on our personal growth and well-being. By applying these timeless principles, we can navigate the complexities of life with clarity, confidence, and virtue. Chapter 8. Stoicism and the Law of Attraction. Zeno's teachings on Stoicism resonate deeply with the modern concept of the law of attraction. Both philosophies emphasize the power of the mind in shaping one's reality and the importance of focusing on what we can control. By examining the intersections between Stoicism and the law of attraction, we can gain valuable insights into how a focused and virtuous mindset can influence our external circumstances and overall well-being. The law of attraction posits that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions can attract corresponding experiences into our lives. It suggests that by maintaining a positive mindset and focusing on desired outcomes, individuals can manifest their goals and aspirations. This idea aligns with the Stoic emphasis on the power of the mind and the importance of cultivating rational and virtuous thoughts. Zeno's principle of focusing on what is within our control is a cornerstone of both Stoicism and the law of attraction. By directing our attention to our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we can influence our internal state and, consequently, our external reality. This focus on internal control helps individuals build resilience and maintain a sense of agency, even when faced with challenging circumstances. One of the key practices in both Stoicism and the law of attraction is visualization. In Stoicism, this practice is known as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. By visualizing potential challenges and preparing mentally for them, Stoics aim to reduce anxiety and build emotional resilience. This practice helps individuals maintain a balanced perspective and respond rationally to unforeseen events. Similarly, the law of attraction advocates for the use of positive visualization to achieve desired outcomes. By vividly imagining their goals and aspirations, individuals can align their thoughts and emotions with these positive outcomes, increasing the likelihood of their manifestation. This practice of positive visualization can help individuals stay motivated and focused, fostering a proactive approach to achieving their goals. Another important aspect of both Stoicism and the law of attraction is the emphasis on gratitude. Zeno and his successors taught that cultivating gratitude for what we have helps shift our focus from lack to abundance. This positive mindset attracts further positivity and enhances our sense of contentment. Keeping a gratitude journal where we regularly reflect on and record our blessings can be a powerful tool for maintaining this mindset. The Stoic concept of aligning with nature also parallels the law of attraction's emphasis on aligning with the universe's natural flow. Zeno believed that by understanding and accepting the rational order of the universe, individuals could live in harmony with nature and achieve inner peace. This acceptance involves recognizing that some things are beyond our control and learning to let go of them with grace. Similarly, the law of attraction encourages individuals to trust the universe and remain open to the opportunities it presents, even if they differ from initial expectations. The practice of mindfulness is another common thread between Stoicism and the law of attraction. Mindfulness involves staying present in the moment and observing one's thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice helps individuals develop greater self-awareness and emotional regulation, key components of both philosophies. By staying mindful, we can better understand our thought patterns and make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. Zeno's teachings on rationality also support the principles of the law of attraction. He emphasized the importance of rational thinking and critical self-examination, encouraging individuals to base their beliefs on reason and evidence rather than on tradition or emotion. This rational approach helps individuals identify and challenge negative thought patterns, replacing them with positive and constructive ones. By cultivating a rational mindset, we can create a more balanced and fulfilling life. The Stoic emphasis on ethical living further enriches the practice of the law of attraction. Zeno taught that virtue is the highest good and that living a virtuous life is essential for achieving true happiness. By focusing on cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, individuals can attract positive outcomes and build meaningful relationships. This ethical foundation provides a solid framework for personal development and social harmony. The integration of Stoic principles with the law of attraction offers a holistic approach to personal growth and well-being. By combining the Stoic emphasis on rationality, ethics, and control with the law of attraction's focus on positive thinking and visualization, individuals can create a powerful toolkit for navigating life's challenges. This integrated approach encourages a proactive and balanced mindset, fostering resilience, inner peace, and fulfillment. As we continue our exploration of Zeno's teachings, we will delve deeper into the practical applications of Stoicism and the law of attraction. We will examine strategies for developing a focused and virtuous mindset, practicing gratitude, and visualizing positive outcomes. By embracing these practices, we can cultivate a more empowered and harmonious life, guided by reason and virtue. In the chapters that follow, we will explore how Zeno's principles of rationality, ethics, and control can be integrated with the law of attraction to achieve greater personal and professional success. Through this exploration, we will uncover the enduring relevance of Zeno's teachings and the profound impact they can have on our personal growth and well-being. By applying these timeless principles, we can navigate the complexities of life with clarity, confidence, and virtue. Chapter 9. The Legacy of Zeno of Citium. Zeno of Citium's teachings laid the foundation for a philosophical movement that has profoundly influenced Western thought and continues to resonate in modern times. His commitment to rationality, ethics, and the understanding of what we can control has created a lasting legacy that extends far beyond his own lifetime. The principles he established have been developed and expanded upon by his successors, spreading through the Roman Empire and beyond, and continuing to impact contemporary philosophy and self-help practices. Zeno's influence on his immediate successors was immense. Cleanthes and Chrysippus, the second and third heads of the Stoic school, respectively, played crucial roles in preserving and expanding Zeno's ideas. Cleanthes, with his dedication and humility, embodied the Stoic virtues of wisdom and temperance. His work, including the Hymn to Zeus, emphasized the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of living in harmony with nature. Cleanthes ensured that the core tenets of Stoicism remained accessible and relevant. Chrysippus, often considered the second founder of Stoicism, made significant contributions that formalized and systematized Stoic philosophy. His work in logic, ethics, and physics provided a robust framework that influenced not only Stoicism, but also the broader philosophical landscape. Chrysippus's extensive writings, though largely lost, were pivotal in shaping the intellectual rigor of Stoicism. His emphasis on propositional logic and the systematic examination of emotions underscored the importance of rational thought and emotional regulation in achieving a virtuous life. The transition of Stoicism from Greece to Rome marked a significant phase in the evolution of the philosophy. Roman Stoics such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius drew upon the teachings of Zeno, Cleanthes, and Chrysippus, adapting them to the cultural and political context of Rome. This adaptation ensured that Stoicism remained relevant and accessible to a new audience. Seneca, a statesman and philosopher, integrated Stoic principles into his writings on ethics, politics, and personal development. His letters and essays emphasize the practical applications of Stoicism, particularly in managing emotions and navigating the complexities of public life. Seneca's works highlight the Stoic commitment to virtue and rationality, offering timeless guidance on ethical living. His reflections on the fleeting nature of time and the importance of living with intention continue to inspire readers to prioritize their values and lead meaningful lives. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, brought a unique perspective to Stoicism. His teachings, recorded by his student Arrian in the Discourses and the Enchiridion, emphasized the importance of inner freedom and self-mastery. Epictetus focused on the practical application of Stoic principles, particularly the dichotomy of control. His insights into the nature of freedom and the power of the mind have had a lasting impact on the development of Stoic thought. Epictetus's teachings encourage individuals to find freedom within themselves by mastering their thoughts and emotions, regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, embodied the principles of Stoicism in his leadership and personal life. His Meditations, a series of personal reflections, provide profound insights into the practice of Stoicism in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of rationality, virtue, and the acceptance of fate. His writings offer a powerful example of how Stoic principles can be applied to the challenges of leadership and governance. Marcus Aurelius's reflections on duty, resilience, and the transient nature of life continue to resonate with modern readers, offering guidance on how to live with integrity and purpose. The influence of Zeno and his successors extended far beyond the confines of philosophy. Their teachings had a profound impact on various aspects of Roman culture, including law, politics, and education. Stoicism provided a framework for ethical behavior and rational decision-making that resonated with the Roman emphasis on duty, discipline, and civic responsibility. The Stoic principles of justice and virtue were integrated into the Roman legal system, influencing the development of laws and ethical standards that emphasized fairness and integrity. The legacy of Zeno and his successors is evident in the continued relevance of Stoic philosophy. Their teachings on rationality, ethics, and the nature of control offer timeless guidance for navigating the complexities of life. By focusing on what is within our control, cultivating inner virtue, and living in accordance with nature, we can achieve a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Stoicism's emphasis on personal responsibility and ethical conduct provides a powerful framework for personal development and social harmony. In contemporary times, the resurgence of interest in Stoic philosophy underscores its enduring relevance. The principles of Stoicism are being rediscovered and applied in various fields, from psychology and self-help to leadership and organizational development. Modern interpretations of Stoic practices, such as mindfulness, cognitive behavioral techniques, and resilience training, draw heavily on the teachings of Zeno and his successors. The integration of Stoic principles with contemporary practices offers a holistic approach to personal growth and well-being. By combining the Stoic emphasis on rationality, ethics, and control with modern insights into psychology and behavior, individuals can create a powerful toolkit for navigating life's challenges. This integrated approach encourages a proactive and balanced mindset, fostering resilience, inner peace, and fulfillment. As we reflect on Zeno's legacy, we are reminded of the timeless wisdom that Stoic philosophy offers. His teachings on rationality, ethics, and the nature of control continue to inspire and guide us in our pursuit of a virtuous and fulfilling life. By embracing these principles, we can cultivate inner strength, navigate life's challenges with grace, and contribute to the greater good. In the final chapter, we will summarize the key lessons from Zeno's life and teachings, offering a cohesive framework for applying his wisdom to achieve a serene and virtuous life. By integrating these principles, we can navigate our own paths with resilience, purpose, and inner peace. Through the cultivation of a virtuous mindset and a focus on inner growth, we can create a life that reflects the timeless wisdom of Zeno and the enduring principles of Stoic philosophy. Chapter 10. Integrating Zeno's wisdom today. Zeno of Citium's teachings on Stoicism offer timeless guidance that can be seamlessly integrated into our modern lives. By embracing his principles, we can cultivate inner peace, resilience, and a sense of purpose. This chapter explores practical steps for incorporating Zeno's wisdom into daily routines, allowing us to navigate contemporary challenges with greater serenity and virtue. One of the most effective ways to integrate Stoic principles into daily life is through regular self-reflection. Zeno advocated for the practice of daily reflection to cultivate self-awareness and foster continuous personal growth. At the end of each day, take a few moments to review your actions, thoughts, and decisions. Ask yourself if you acted according to your values, exercised wisdom and temperance, and how you could improve tomorrow. This habit of self-examination helps keep your focus on inner virtue and ensures that your actions align with your principles. Another powerful practice is the premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This Stoic exercise involves envisioning potential challenges or adversities you might face and mentally preparing for them. By imagining worst-case scenarios, you can reduce anxiety and build resilience. This practice helps shift your focus from fear to readiness, enabling you to handle difficulties with greater composure and rationality. By regularly contemplating possible difficulties, you become less attached to specific outcomes and more adaptable, ready to face whatever life throws your way. Gratitude is another key element of Zeno's philosophy. Regularly reflecting on what you are grateful for can shift your mindset from what you lack to what you have. This positive focus attracts further positivity and enhances your sense of contentment. Consider keeping a gratitude journal where you write down daily appreciations. This simple yet profound practice can transform your outlook on life. By focusing on the positive aspects of your day, you cultivate a mindset of abundance, which can help attract more positive experiences and relationships. In dealing with external pressures, Zeno's advice was to focus on what is within your control. In today's fast-paced world, identifying the aspects of a situation you can influence it and letting go of what you cannot is crucial. This approach reduces stress and helps you respond to challenges more effectively. By concentrating on your own actions and responses, you cultivate a sense of agency and empowerment. This principle can be applied to various aspects of life, from professional endeavors to personal relationships, helping you maintain a balanced and proactive approach. Zeno also emphasized the importance of simplicity and moderation. In a world driven by consumerism, practicing moderation can lead to greater satisfaction. Assess your lifestyle and identify areas where you can simplify. This might involve decluttering your living space, reducing unnecessary expenditures, or spending more time on meaningful activities rather than mindless consumption. Simplifying your life helps you focus on what truly matters and fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment. By prioritizing experiences and relationships over material possessions, you can cultivate a richer and more meaningful life. Generosity and acts of kindness were also crucial to Zeno's philosophy. Helping others not only benefits them, but also enriches your own life. Look for opportunities to be generous, whether through volunteering, offering support to friends and family, or simply being kind to strangers. These actions create a positive ripple effect, fostering goodwill and attracting positive circumstances. By contributing to the well-being of others, you enhance your own sense of purpose and connection, reinforcing the interconnectedness of all human beings. Applying Zeno's principles to professional life can also yield significant benefits. Approach your work with integrity. Focus on ethical behavior and strive for excellence without becoming attached to outcomes. This mindset helps you navigate the complexities of professional environments with greater equanimity and purpose. By maintaining your values and prioritizing ethical conduct, you build a reputation of trustworthiness and reliability, which can lead to greater opportunities and professional satisfaction. Finally, maintaining a sense of community and interconnectedness was important to Zeno. Engage with your community, build strong relationships, and contribute to the common good. These connections provide support, enrich your life, and help you cultivate a sense of belonging. Participating in community activities and fostering meaningful relationships create a network of support and shared purpose, enhancing your overall well-being. By investing in your community, you not only improve your own life, but also contribute to the greater good, creating a positive and supportive environment for everyone. Integrating Zeno's wisdom into daily life involves small but consistent practices that align your actions with Stoic principles. By embracing reflection, gratitude, simplicity, generosity, and ethical conduct, you can cultivate inner virtue and attract positive outcomes. Zeno's teachings offer timeless guidance, helping you navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. As we draw upon his insights, we are reminded of the enduring power of Stoic philosophy to guide us through the complexities of modern existence. By adopting these practices, you can create a structured and fulfilling routine that is deeply grounded in Stoic principles. The cultivation of a virtuous mindset, combined with practical strategies for managing stress and building resilience, can help you achieve a greater sense of balance and inner peace. The application of Zeno's principles extends to all areas of life, including personal relationships, professional endeavors, and community engagement. By maintaining a focus on what you can control, practicing gratitude and reflection, and living with integrity and simplicity, you can lead a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. As we conclude our exploration of Zeno's teachings, we hope that you have gained valuable insights into how Stoic philosophy can be integrated into your daily life. By embracing these principles, you can cultivate inner strength, navigate life's challenges with grace, and contribute to the greater good. The timeless wisdom of Zeno of Citium offers a powerful framework for achieving serenity and virtue in a complex and ever-changing world. In summary, the teachings of Zeno of Citium provide a comprehensive guide for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. By focusing on what is within our control, cultivating inner virtue, and living in accordance with nature, we can achieve a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. The practical applications of Stoic principles in daily life offer timeless guidance for personal growth, resilience, and well-being. As you continue to explore and integrate these principles, may you find inspiration and strength in the enduring wisdom of Zeno and the Stoic philosophy. Conclusion. As we conclude this exploration of Zeno of Citium's life and teachings, we are reminded of the profound impact that Stoic philosophy has had on countless generations. Zeno's commitment to rationality, ethics, and the cultivation of inner virtue laid the foundation for a philosophical tradition that continues to inspire and guide us today. His emphasis on focusing on what we can control, living in accordance with nature, and developing a resilient mindset offers timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of modern life. Throughout this audiobook, we have delved into the core principles of Stoicism, exploring how Zeno's teachings on rationality, ethics, and the dichotomy of control can be applied to our daily lives. By integrating these principles into our routines, we can cultivate inner peace, resilience, and a sense of purpose. Zeno's legacy reminds us that true fulfillment comes from within, and that living a life guided by virtue and reason is the path to enduring happiness. The practical applications of Stoicism, from daily reflection and gratitude to the practice of premeditatio malorum and living with simplicity, provide a comprehensive toolkit for personal growth and well-being. These practices help us maintain a balanced perspective, manage our emotions, and make decisions that align with our values. By embracing Zeno's teachings, we can navigate life's challenges with clarity, confidence, and grace. We hope that this audiobook has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration to incorporate Stoic principles into your own life. Whether you are seeking to improve your personal relationships, enhance your professional endeavors, or simply achieve a greater sense of inner peace, the wisdom of Zeno and the Stoic philosophy offers a powerful framework for personal development and fulfillment. If this audiobook has inspired you, we invite you to share your thoughts and experiences with us. Your comments and feedback are invaluable as we continue to explore and share the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. By engaging in this conversation, you help keep the legacy of Zeno and Stoic teachings alive, contributing to a community of individuals committed to living with virtue and purpose.